relationship, or you have your child not behaving, or you have a child getting involved into the criminal justice,
Yeah.
like all the time. As a mother or as a, just a parent,
Yeah.
that will definitely affect you. And to have to see that, so you're losing a child through the system.
Yeah.
So that can take a lot. That can take a toll on somebody. When you experience those situations with the people who may come to your church, or people who know people who are coming to your church and need your assistance, so how you normally address that? I'm pretty sure you deal with that a lot.
I do. But, I'll say this to you. One of the things that I am constantly saying to people is that it's so important to have a personal relationship with God. Because I've been witness to that mother who may have had a child in the street. I've been witness to that spouse who may have been drained by a partner not being loyal. And I've watched these people pursue a personal relationship with God and found peace. I've watched them apply a level of dedication that they didn't have initially. And I've seen how their faith walk has brought them to a better place. And so what happens is that there's this change of dependency. You have your benefits from your job, and you have your dependents. They tell you, list your dependents, right? I've watched the faith walk change and shift that dependence, where a person who felt like everything was on their shoulder felt comfortable taking those things off. You know why? Because they said to me, you know what, Pastor, I've just decided to trust God. And you can only know what that looks like when you make that personal decision for yourself. See, nobody can unburden you. Only you can. It's a decision that we have to make. But nobody just shows up with a burden and decides to throw it off. Some people have been carrying things for so long that the burden, it feels normal. Like heavy for some people has been normalized. Like this is how it's supposed to feel.
They just, kind of say, that's my life.
And they've accepted it. So part of the faith journey is not accepting what's not yours. It's like not accepting depression. Depression is not mine. It can drive by. I can feel it. But just because I feel depression doesn't mean that I'm acknowledging that I am depressed. I don't have to live in the reality that my day-to-day, I'm waking up to depression every day. Because some people, they have normalized that. And some people have surrendered to it. I'm telling you, I meet like teenagers. And these kids, I promise you, it's not that they are depressed. How do I know? Oh, I sit there and I have a conversation. I'm able to unpack the reality of what their lives really are.
Many people use the word just to use it, while a proper diagnosis was never associated to it. So if you come and you tell me that, you know what, the way that I feel, I don't like it, but to come up and to tell me that you suffer with depression, whoever diagnosed you, because you cannot just decide, to diagnose yourself, or to let anybody who's not in a professional in the domain to diagnose you. Let's say, you may feel that, hey, you know what, I'm losing energy. I feel that, I don't have interest. I used to kind of engage or be out more often, but lately I only feel like staying in bed.
Yeah.
So it's that I don't even want to get out of that bed to take a shower.
Yes.
So now it's serious. But yet, I'm going to ask you how many days that you've been noticing that.
That's right.
If it is only one, just today, just because you used to be up at 5, and so you realize, your body, it's not up to for you to be up at 5 or 6. You feel that, hey, it's 10 or 11 o'clock,
still in
you're
bed.
still in bed. We cannot just use that one day, that one moment to diagnose yourself
That's
with
right.
depression.
That's right.
And there are things, so it's like we have to see the duration, how long, what other things, because, it's like you need like at least 5 or 6 criteria to, you have to
establish,
meet
yes.
5 or 6 of
Yes.
those criteria. You cannot diagnose yourself.
That's right.
Even if you were like a mental health professional yourself, I don't think that you are entitled
Yeah.
or you are qualified to diagnose your own self
Yeah.
with a mental problem. You may see as a professional that, I think I'm leaning to that, but you still have to go and sit with another professional.
That's right.
But again and again, while you mention young people, social media now, it's
Yeah.
a killer.
Yeah.
I wish I could have, just tell everybody, just put that phone down, put that tablet down. It's not helping.
Yeah. And I mean,